Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Octopath Traveler. I am your host, MeleeWizard, and we're here in Stoneguard, where we have one more Chapter 3 left to do. So, let's just go ahead and get that started. You make your way to Stoneguard after learning that the original copy of the tome you seek might be there, but you can't help but feel that someone's been watching you. The story so far. In Quarry Crest, Cyrus used his powers of deduction to get to the bottom of a series of kidnappings perpetrated by the depraved scholar Gideon, who was harvesting the villagers' blood for his dark research. It was in Gideon's sickening laboratory that Cyrus discovered it. A translated copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Though the history of the dark arts intrigued him, he could not sit idly by while his peers used knowledge for evil. And so Cyrus came to Stoneguard, where the tome was bound. Would he find answers here, or only more dreadful questions? Stoneguard at last. A sprawling city if I ever saw one. Talk about searching for a needle in a haystack.
Now then.
First, I should review where we stand. Like as not, the translated copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell was produced by a bookmaker in this town. But where to begin my search? Logically speaking, it would make the most sense to begin at the source. Which means head straight for... the bindery, of course. Where else?
Very well.
Let the investigation begin. Aha, we are being followed. Travel banter.
Take care.
You know, I feel it now too. The unmistakable sense of being watched. For my part, the feeling was faint at first and came and went, but it grows stronger with every step we take. Undoubtedly your instincts are sharper than mine. How did you acquire them, I wonder? I cannot say. It is something I learned on the battlefield, by what means I do not rightly know. Oh, I was hoping there was some easy trick to it. It is easy enough, if you are willing to fight as many battles as I have. I think easy here means something different to you and me. Fair enough. Even a scholar such as yourself cannot know everything there is to know of this world. Won't stop you from trying, though. Alright.
Indeed.
Bookbinding requires the finest of materials. Ah. The testimony. I sold a book of my making to Dominic, a translator. His home lies on the east side of town. Haha. I should be able to find him in the workshop just east of here. Alright then. Off we go. It's nice that these... not quite that far east.
Excuse me.
Beg pardon, is this the residence of...
My apologies.
I don't know who you are, but I am not in the mood for company.
A moment of your time.
If you could just spare a moment, kind sir, there's something I'd like to ask you.
Be gone with you.
I said I wish to see no one. Leave me at once. He seems like a stubborn one. I'll have to find another way. Pray forgive the intrusion. A good day to you, sir. It might behoove me to find out a bit more about our friend Dominic. Aha! Oh, more travel banter.
Wow.
So you were refused. Indeed, it would appear we have no one to rely upon but ourselves. This Dominic fellow, stubborn coot, wouldn't you say? A type regrettably common in the world of philosophy and science. So you're going to find out more about him? Certainly. If I could do that, I might find a means by which to make him listen to me. I shall start by talking to his colleagues and other associates. Good luck. Those bookish types are battier than the Carrion Caves. Myself included. No comment. Alrighty. Let's see. That Dominic went and shut himself off from the world after his only daughter succumbed to sickness 15 years ago. Aha. Okay. Well, what did you have? Tower shield, not an improvement. I did check around a lot of other people around here. There wasn't really much to tell. Dominic had a translation commission he thought would earn him a fortune. Still rues the day he said yes to it, poor lad. Okay. Apparently there was an item down here this whole time. Oh. $60? Good lord. Okay. I know I could probably do it with Hanit, but no. If it requires 60 for Ulbrich, I can only imagine how strong he is. Sold some medicine to Dominic about 15 years ago, I think. Was in a spot of bother, as I recall, financially speaking, so I gave him a discount.
Very well.
Okay. So, it appears that he was desperate for money because of his daughter's illness. He ended up still losing
Excuse me.
Beg pardon, Mr. Dominic. I am Cyrus, the scholar who called upon you earlier.
Oh,
You again? I already told you. I do not want to see you. Translating a book.
But of course.
Yes, if my reasoning is correct, this is undoubtedly why Dominic has cut off all contact with the outside world. I do not mean to open old wounds, friend, but I have heard that you lost your dear daughter to illness some 15 years ago.
Thusly.
Since then, you have secluded yourself and cut off all contact with the outside world. In order to procure the elixirs that might save your daughter, you needed coin, quickly and in large quantities. And so you accepted an unusual task.
Yes.
To wit, producing a translation of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Who told you this?
Now then.
The book that you translated is now in my possession. Clearly you are a scholar of great knowledge and wisdom. You took care to omit the most horrific passages, doubtless because you recognized the danger they posed. As an academic, I will not stand idly by as knowledge is used for the purpose of evil. And so I ask you, who commissioned this translation from you? Come inside.
Many thanks.
Listen.
But where should I even begin?
In truth,
15 years ago, a man came here to me with a request he said was of dire import. Strangely, I cannot recall his name. He was a scholar, and from his words one could tell his mind was as sharp as a blade. But what I remember more than anything were his eyes, which burned blood red with a zeal for knowledge that bordered on obsession.
What in the...
Red eyes? Could it be? No, perish the thought.
after that,
They say in recent years he accepted a prestigious position at the Royal Academy in Atlasdom.
It couldn't be.
Good gods. Headmaster Ivan.
yes.
Yes. It's coming back to me now. Ivan was his name.
In truth,
He came to me, a mighty and venerable tome in hand. That tome was from the far reaches of hell. I did not have to think twice.
Is that so?
Knowing full well the danger posed by the forbidden knowledge within.
yes.
Yes, I was not blind to the risk. And yet, what choice did I have? The medicines my daughter required cost a veritable fortune, and I am but a humble scholar. So you followed Ivan's instructions to the letter?
Yes.
Yes, I translated that dreadful tome. All the while fearing for my life what horrors might come to pass if the knowledge fell into the wrong hands. In the end, even the rarest of elixirs could not save my poor girl. Looking back, I believe this was divine punishment for my sins. Headmaster Ivan, whatever was the man thinking? You say the book is in your possession. I beg of you, promise me.
Leave it to me.
I will see that it is never again used to bring pain and suffering. You have my word. The pain and guilt you bear is surely beyond my understanding, but I hope this will bring you even a small measure of solace. Rest your heart easy, friend, as best you can.
You have my thanks.
Cyrus, was it? You have my thanks. I see you.
Come now.
Well, are you going to keep hiding in the shadows? Or shall we end this charade? So you were wise to my presence.
Just so.
I knew I was being followed, yes. Fancy meeting you outside the academy. You are the headmaster's assistant, Miss...
Call me Lucia.
Greetings.
A pleasure. And why have you followed me here, Miss Lucia?
I apologize.
Forgive me, Professor Albright. I meant no offense. I overheard that you were investigating the whereabouts of a certain tome. A tome by the name of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Is this correct? And what if it is?
In truth,
What I am about to say, I ask that you keep in the utmost confidence. I have reason to believe Headmaster Ivan is plotting something unsavory involving the self-same tome.
Why, I'll be...
So the thief who stole the book from the archives was
Yes.
the headmaster himself. Of this I am all but certain. The headmaster's assistant I may be, but first and foremost I am a scholar in my own right. I will not stand to see my profession's good name sullied by one who would use knowledge in the name of evil. This is why
Indeed.
you came here seeking my aid.
Correct.
My intuition as an academic tells me you are a man to be trusted. As you may be aware, Headmaster Ivan hails from Stoneguard himself.
Yes.
I was planning to investigate that very matter after I was done here. The house in which he was born still stands. Yet there are ominous rumors about the place. I have ascertained its location, but I am hesitant to investigate further on my own. And so I ask, Professor Albright, pray lend me your aid.
I see.
Before I promise anything, I would see the house with my own eyes.
Correct.
I understand completely. You will find it on the north side of town.
Shall we begin?
Very well, let us pay it a visit straight away. As for whether or not I can cooperate, I will give you my answer there. Is this acceptable?
Thank you.
But of course. Thank you, Professor. I will go on ahead and meet you there. I am finding myself hesitant to trust her, given how many times we've been backstabbed, figuratively or literally, in recent times with other characters' chapter 3s. This is where Headmaster Ivan was born and raised. According to the neighbors, it has lain abandoned for some 20 years now.
Is that so?
Ominous indeed. Well, shall we let ourselves in? I called it. I freaking called it.
Oh! Where? What is this place?
Ah, Professor Albright. I apologize for this little ruse.
You apologize for nothing.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere. So, we meet again, Headmaster Ivan.
When I heard you were looking into from the far reaches of hell, I knew your search would lead you here. And sure enough, you didn't disappoint me. Your mind is every bit as sharp as I thought it was.
You sent Lucia to keep an eye on me.
What a shame, my dear boy. A thirst for knowledge like yours would be such a terrible thing to waste.
And yet you will plan on doing just that.
So, what do you say? Apprentice yourself to me, and I will overlook your little trespasses.
How kind of you. I refuse. I am, shall we say, philosophically opposed to your stance on knowledge. I believe that knowledge should be shared, not hoarded for one's personal gain.
I thought you'd say as much. Most unfortunate, Cyrus. Most unfortunate. As you know, this is my house, and I don't get many callers these days.
Gee, I wonder why.
A smart man like you knows what this means, yes? When you starve to death here, no one will be the wiser.
If you think I'll give up without a fight, you don't know me nearly well enough.
What have we here?
Climbing my way out doesn't seem to be an option.
Now then,
Now, how to get myself out of this predicament? Well, gee, a random treasure chest. Seriously? Fair enough. Ah, okay.
Professor?
Professor Albright? That voice. Could it be?
Are you okay?
Hold on, Professor. I'll lower a rope. There you go. Climb on up. Princess? Oh, Professor, I'm so glad you're safe. How'd you get in here? Therese. Did you come all the way from Atlasdom? But why?
Actually,
I knew you were in danger. And so I came to warn you. That's quite enough, young lady.
Therese.
I knew Cyrus would come, but you have pluck for a girl your age.
You think you can get away with this?
Yvonne, let her go at once. It is clear hostage negotiation never factored into your scholarly pursuits. Mark my words, Cyrus. Stop meddling in my research, or the girl's life is forfeit. Oh my. Wait, Therese wasn't the princess, right? This was all the way back in chapter 1. I don't remember. I remember there was two of them. Right? One was the princess, one was not. I forget which one was which now. I won't let him get away with this. I don't care who you are. Kidnapping and holding someone hostage ain't right. Alphen, my friend, I oft find you overly hot-headed and temperamental. But on this issue, I stand in complete agreement. Why, no man who pretends to integrity and virtuousness can let such wrongdoing go unpunished. Shucks, Professor, never seen you get so hot under the collar before. I assure I am quite calm, and my sub-collar temperature remains tepid. Alright, if you say so. Either way, let's get going. Indeed, Alphen. Must make haste. Is there any treasure to be had?
I'll make this quick.
I was starting to wonder if there was any enemies in here.
Now then.
I will cut you down!
Here goes nothing.
Axes are good. Alright.
Now,
Ow!
Out of my way.
Dagger's a no.
The battle is truly joined. I will cut you down!
Alright, the bats are down. That's good.
Try this. Here we go.
Heal myself now so I don't have to heal as much later.
an interesting dilemma.
I wonder. Aha!
The battle is truly joined. I will cut you down!
Here goes nothing. Let's get down to work. This calls for...
There we go.
Ha! Try again.
Very on levels. Good. Rather dark area. It's kind of hard to see treasure. They need the treasure chest. Aha! There's one.
Let us fight with honor.
Okay.
The battle is truly joined.
Aha! Got to there.
Out of my way.
There it is. Aha!
An interesting dilemma.
Great inferno. Here we go.
Oh, you missed, dang it.
The battle is truly joined.
Uh,
I will cut you down!
All right. Keep it up.
ow. Oh, jeez.
Witchery.
Here goes nothing.
Okay, I don't like that. Are you weak to axes too? No. But it doesn't matter.
What is the logical course?
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Ah.
Bring it on.
Break you.
What's the logical course of action?
Okay, you weren't weak to stabs after all. Alright.
Victory shall be mine. Out of my way!
There we go.
The thrill of the fight.
Whatever that bloodstone thing was, that packed a punch.
Time to teach you a lesson.
Ah, you're weak to lightning.
The battle is truly joined.
Okay.
Out of my way!
What is the logical course of action?
Well then.
Bring it on!
Sure.
This calls for
Out of my way.
Gonna suppose that move is almost free.
the battle is true. I will cut you down!
Out of my way.
Boom! SP back up to full, just like that.
Not bad. A passing grade.
Yvonne's cellar. Lovely. Alright then. So, I guess join me next time. And we get to the bottom of this. Figuratively and literally. So, until then, this is MeleeWizard. And have a nice day.